So I wanted to go forward with Play Overseas because I applied for the program. I didn't feel like I was done with soccer at the end of my 4 years in undergrad, and I found out that NCAA eligibility obviously is only for the States, and so when I found out that I could pursue my master's and travel was a big thing in another country, I was like, why not? That's the best of all the world, so I just applied and it all worked out. So when I first heard about Play Overseas, I was really skeptical because I was like, you don't have to pay for the program, and so, or for you guys to help us out, and so I was like, how is this possible? So I just put it off for 2 months, and then I was like, I should really check this out because it could be something really great, and luckily I did because obviously I wouldn't be here now. It's refreshing, to get a different view of how soccer is. It's definitely a lot more on the players instead of coach run, which is really neat opportunity because everything is more put into our hands. That's definitely a new challenge for sure. And the competition for here is really intense. We play against teams who play in the Champions League, and it's really good competition, so that's really neat to play against teams like that. So when I was looking at universities, I really wanted a place not in a big city. What I was looking for when I was coming over here, something more nature-y. I wanted kind of the Scotland experience, I guess. And so I saw this school on the website, and it just looked beautiful to me, and I was like, wow, this would feel like home to me if I were there. Obviously I wanted to make it a priority to travel. It can be hard because you have soccer all the time. So I went to Inverness, and then the weekend before I went to Edinburgh. I think we're going to Greece with Claire in December, which I'm really excited for. I've met a lot of international people, and I have a lot of international friends, which I think is really, really neat. I live with roommates from India, Japan, China, and Ireland, and so we did a roommate dinner the other day, and we all made our own foods and stuff like that, and it was really cool. Like I said, everything was just kind of up in the air after I graduated, but this gave me something to do and a purpose, and it really just made things work out for me in more ways than I could have hoped. So I would say just go for it, because at least then you have the chance to make the decision if you want to or not. That's pretty much why I did it. I went through the process and I was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but at least I'll have the option. And the more I got into it and the more I kept committing to it, the more I was like, okay, yes, this is what I want. So I would say if there's any chance that they want to do it, just go through with the process, and then you can always at the end decide no if you want to. I mean, if you don't want to, but if you do, then you have that chance and you won't be oh, I regretted that I didn't at least try.